Samantha, please lead our prayer. So in the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, before you will take your seats, please arrange your chairs and pick up a piece of paper in the floor and throw it outside. Okay? Okay, so please take your seats now. Okay, so we will check your attendance. Clement Ruales Salugaon. Okay, so nobody is absent. Okay, class, so how are you today? Okay, very good. We will just stay safe during this pandemic. Okay. Now, I want to, before we will proceed to our discussion, I want you to think of what or who will make you happy, and I will give you 15 minutes to prepare, and afterwards you will share it in the front of class and tell us why it makes you happy. Okay, well done, class. So the first that make us happy is our family, because they will be there at our sides forever, whatever's happen. Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to our discussion, and today our objective is to identify the characters, settings, conflicts, and the ending of the story, sequence the important event in the story, and identify the moral values of the story. Okay, so today our topic is the elements of the story. So I know that this is not unfamiliar of you, because this topic is already discussed in your previous years. Okay, so this is serve as your review. Okay, so give me one elements of the story. First, Miss Ruelas. Okay, very good. So the first elements of the story is the characters, and then Miss Ayla, please define what is character in your own idea. Okay, very good. So character are the person or animals, things, or really anything that personified in the story. So they are the one who is present or portraying or acting in the story. Okay, so very good. Okay, understand. Okay, good. So next, Samantha, please give me another elements of the story. Okay, the plot. So the plot consists of important events happened in the story, and in a plot you may typically find the introduction, the rising action, a climax, the falling action, and the ending or the resolution of the story. Okay, very good. So next elements of the story means again Miss Samantha. Okay, the settings. Okay, the settings. Okay, Miss, I love this. Define settings in your own idea. Okay, very good. So the settings is when or where did the story happen. It's not just that the place or where did the story happen, but it's also the time. For example, long time ago, during summer or winter. Okay? Okay, understood. Okay, very good. So the next element is the conflict. So the conflicts are the challenges and problems in the story that faced by the characters or the actors. Okay, so that's it. Last element. Okay, so the theme. So it is the idea, belief, moral lesson, or insight of the story. So it is the what we have learned about the story. Okay, so am I understood? Okay, very good. So again, what was our topic today? Okay, our topic today is about the elements of the story, and the five elements of the story are okay, very good. The character, settings, plot, conflict, and the theme. Okay, I hope you understand that. And because of that, I will read you a story and I want you to listen, and I have a question after reading the story. Okay? Okay. So the story was entitled The Old Man Lived in a Village. Okay, listen up, student. The old man lived in a village. An old man lived in a village. He was one of the most unfortunate people in the world. The whole the whole village was tired of him. He was always gloomy. He constantly complained and was always in a bad mood. The longer he lived, the more vile he was becoming, and the more poisonous were his words. People avoided him because his misfortune became contagious. It was even unnatural and insulting to be happy next to him. He created the feeling of unhappiness in others. But one day, when he turned 80 years old, an incredible thing happened. Instantly, everyone started hearing a rumor. An old man is happy today. He doesn't complain about anything. He smiles and even his face is freshened up. The whole village gathered around the man and asked him, "What happened to you?" The old man replied, "Nothing special. 80 years I've been chasing happiness and it was useless. And there I decided to live without happiness and just enjoy life. That's why I'm happy now." The end. Okay, so I will read it again lastly so that you can understand. The old man lived in a village. An old man lived in a village. He was one of the most unfortunate people in the world. The whole village was tired of him. He was always gloomy, he constantly complained, and was always in a bad mood. The longer he lived, the more vile he was becoming, and more poisonous were his words. People avoided him because his misfortune became contagious. It was even unnatural and insulting to be happy next to him. He created the feeling of unhappiness in others. But one day, when he turned 80 years old, an incredible thing happened. Instantly, everyone started hearing the humor. An old man is happy today. He doesn't complain about anything. He smiles and even his face is freshened up. The whole village gathered around the man and asked him, "What happened to you?" The old man replied, "Nothing special. 80 years I've been chasing happiness and it was useless. And then I decided to live without happiness and just enjoy life. That's why I'm happy now." The end. Okay, you get it? Okay, very good. So, because of that, I have questions for you. Okay, number one. Who are the characters of the story? Miss Samantha. Okay, very good. So, the characters in the story are the old man and the people in the village. So, where did the story happen? Miss Ayla. Okay, in a village. Okay, next. What is the climax of the story? Miss Ruelas. For you, what is the climax of the story? Okay. You, Samantha? Your own idea, what is the climax of the story? Okay, good. And you, Ayla? Okay, so the climax of the story is when the old man turned 80 years old and the whole village is hearing a rumor that the old man is now happy. Okay. Next question. So, what is the conflict of the story, Miss Ayla? Okay, the conflict of the story or the problem of the story is the old man is is always chasing of his happiness. Okay, and last question for you, Miss Samantha. Okay, the question is, what is the moral lesson of the story? Miss Samantha, what is the moral lesson of the story? Okay, very good. So the moral lesson of the story is that we people must be contented of what we have and be happy of the things that we have in our lives to be happy. So that's it. Okay, class. I understood about our topic and the story. Is there any clarification? Question? Okay, so now I want you to get a sheet of paper and we have an activity or a quiz. So the instruction is sequence the event happened in the story by writing 1 to 5 in a place provided. So 2 points. So you are going to sequence the important event happened in the story. Okay? I will give you 10 minutes to 15 minutes to answer that. Your timer starts now. Okay, class time is up. Ball pens down, papers up. In count of 5, all paper must be in front, and late paper will be not accepted. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are all papers in? Okay, very good. So that's it. And for your assignment, in a one whole sheet of paper, write a story about your biggest mistake that you committed in your life. And below the story, you must write the 5 elements of the story. So you will define the characters, the settings, the plot, the conflict, and the theme. So the criteria of your assignment is the content, 35 points, organization, 15 points, and clean grammar, 10 points, in total of 50 points. Am I understood, class? Okay, very good. Write your assignments now. Okay, class dismissed.